folks. Welcome to People Plus News and Views. I'm Stacy Frizzle, the Executive Director at People Plus, and I'm joined today by Lynn Smith, our Volunteer Transportation Network and Membership Coordinator. That's a big, long title.
It is.
Yeah, it's kind of long. Let's abbreviate to VTN, shall we?
Yes, please.
VTN and Membership Coordinator. So thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
It's your first time
It
on
is.
People Plus News and Views.
I know, I'm so excited.
I know. People are going to tune in now for the second month. We did the August show with Patrick,
Right.
the new editor of the newspaper, who you share an office with, so
Yes.
you probably know him better than I do. And then, and now this is the September programming. Can you believe it's September already? It's
Don't mention
crazy.
September, Stacy.
Oh, I know. But people are going to be like, "Where's Frank?"
Frank's retired.
I know, he's retired. He did say he might come back and do some more shows.
I hope so.
Once in a while. But I'm psyched to have you and Patrick on board. It'll be
Yeah, well,
fun.
thank you.
It's
It
fun to
is
mix it up
fun.
sometimes. Frank did say one thing. He said he thinks the ratings will go up with you and I on.
I hope so.
Sitting on
right?
television.
And today is tequila day.
Woo!
We could be sitting here having a drink.
Why didn't you bring margaritas?
I forgot. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
okay, well, you're
It
fired.
just came to me right now.
That we could. We could be like, Kathy Lee and Hoda. With
Exactly.
their wine and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah, that's right.
Next
it's
time.
cocktail hour somewhere, I'm sure. So that's what we do. A lot of drinking at People Plus.
Exactly right.
So, Lynn, you've now been with the organization how long?
It'll be 2 years next month.
Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing.
Holy cow,
It's been
time
incredible.
flies. Yeah.
So much fun at People Plus. I can't say enough good things. Everybody is wonderful there.
That's nice.
It is.
What are some of your things that you thought were going to be one way that maybe aren't?
Well, my prior work experience was working in the medical field, so it was very intense and scheduled. And when I came here, it was just a completely different environment. And I think you and I had talked about that.
Yeah.
And it's just wonderful. The members, everyone, staff. It's a great place to come and hang out. And we have so many activities.
Yeah, it's
right?
fun. Right, yeah. The thing that surprised me the most about People Plus was actually getting to know the members as well and learning their stories.
You mean all the different personalities.
And their different life experiences.
Yes.
Was really funny because, I didn't have a lot of, my parents have both passed away. My grandparents have all passed away. So I don't have a lot of older adults per se in my direct family. And so coming to the center and then suddenly having hundreds of them a week to interact
Exactly.
with was a little overwhelming at first because for me they weren't even I don't want to say real people, but I didn't know them to be real people until I started working at the center. And then it's so rewarding.
It really is.
So we help them have better lives, they exercise, they do outings, they go for lunches. We, as you know, you do the ride program.
Yeah.
So you help people that would literally be stranded in their houses get out.
Get out and about in
And
the
go
community.
places and do
Yes.
things. So it's really gratifying.
It really
and
is.
I feel sort of humbled and honored to get to know them as well as we know the senior population in our area now, and to hear their stories and learn. They all have interesting life experiences.
And you learn something new every single day at the
That's
center.
the way I feel too.
Yes,
Yeah.
every day is different.
And appreciation for other people's value.
Yes.
And what they bring to the table, and
And they share their stories.
I know, it's so nice.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
You learn so much, and I've learned so much in the 2 years that I've been here.
So good.
Yeah, so thank you for that
Yay.
opportunity. Yes.
Yeah, it's awesome. So tell us about the VTN, the Volunteer Transportation Network. What is that?
The VTN is a program that, as you had said, it helps seniors and those that cannot get out of their homes get to doctor's appointments, physical therapy appointments, occupational, anything that can get them out of their home, social events, come to the center,
Grocery store.
grocery store, food pantries, really anything. And it can be temporary, it can be long-term.
You mean their need for a ride?
Yes,
Oh,
it
okay.
can be. Some people come and just need a one-time ride. We have others that need to go to physical therapy twice a week.
Gotcha.
So it really varies with each individual that we serve. And right now we have 514 riders.
Wow. 514.
Yes, deep breath. 514 riders who are signed up for the program. It's really simple. It's a one-page application. There's no financial restrictions. And we have 84 drivers currently.
Wow, that is amazing.
So it's an amazing program.
And so tell us about the year. How many rides, how many miles?
Well, right now, I just did the actual numbers for the fiscal year, and
that
we
ended June of 2019.
Yes.
So our fiscal year runs July through June.
yes.
So that's when we say like a year's worth of rides or
Rides.
whatever. Yeah.
So with the ride count, we have 1,100 rides
in the year.
in the year.
Wow.
And about
2,000.
22,000 miles. And these are all volunteers, Stacy, that give their time,
The drivers.
the drivers that come in. These
So
are
we don't pay them anything.
No,
Right.
no.
They
these
use
are
their
vol-
own vehicles.
Yes.
Their own car insurance.
They're amazing.
And then we do have a local gas station.
Rusty Land- yes.
Yeah, Rusty Lantern Market that donates gas cards every month. But they're like a token of appreciation. It's
It really
$25.
is. It's $25.
It's not even a half a tank. Well, it's maybe a half a tank of gas.
A
these
half a
days.
tank of gas. So we really have some very committed volunteers who are amazing people, and they're wonderful, and I've developed friendships with them.
With them as well
Yes.
as the riders.
And they're so wonderful to the riders.
Right.
And the
Yeah.
riders are very appreciative.
Right.
So this is just a fantastic program through People Plus.
Right. Yay. Well,
Yeah.
Good. I'm so glad. Can I tell you a little quick story?
Please do.
So when I joined the staff of People Plus, it was about 8 years ago, and Maria Hinchenrigger, who with the United Way, came into my office and sat down, and I'd been there like maybe 4 months. And the United Way helps to fund the VTN program.
Yes.
So they came in, she and Peter, and they said, we had at the time, now don't fall off your chair, we had like 14 riders
Wow. Okay.
and 6 drivers maybe, tops. And they were all board members.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah.
That's good to know.
And they came in and basically said, you know, we gave you guys X amount of dollars this year. You provided like 4 rides a month. So that was like $90 a ride. And unless you can improve this program and step it up, you're not getting your money. You know, we're done. And I was like, wow, okay. I had no idea how this whole thing worked. You know, I didn't know funding came from the United Way, and I didn't know we were
Exactly.
supposed to be meeting X, Y, and that kind of thing. And so we really kicked it in. And within a year, Kathy, who was kind of running the program at that time, she got us up to 50 riders. And we were so excited.
Which was amazing probably at that time.
It was amazing.
You didn't even
growth.
think you probably
Huge. It was like growth by leaps and bounds, And the United Way was so happy. They're like, yay,
Yay.
and our rides increased, and we did it all by phone then and email.
I can't even imagine doing
So
that
a
right
call
now.
would come in, and then Kathy would send out an email to all the drivers.
Oh, wow.
And then
okay.
if someone said, yes, I can take it, they would copy all the drivers. And then they would want more information, and it would go to all the drivers.
So it'd be a massive amount of emails.
Oh my God, it was
Okay.
crazy. People were getting like up to 100 emails a day
That is
about
incredible.
VTN.
Oh, wow.
And of course, the rides would fall through the cracks. They'd have to read each one to know and stuff. It was terrible.
And if someone canceled, okay,
Oh,
I
yeah,
get it.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. Any change to it, any time
Wow.
change, any cancellation. Yeah, it was crazy. So the system that you developed and use now is so much better.
Yes.
With the
It
online
just everything
program.
runs so smoothly, and I'm so appreciative for that system.
Right. Yep. So if anyone was interested in being a driver, they would just get in touch with you.
Yes.
Okay, at the center,
Yes,
or being
and,
a
and
rider
it's a quick one-page application
for both riders and drivers.
and drivers, and I do a quick training. It's very simple. I also tell the drivers that if they don't feel comfortable getting online, that it's still okay, because I will do that for them as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I would not want them to
You know,
not.
Most of the drivers, though, they
I
use
would
the
say
system, I would say.
95%. So we only have a few that maybe don't,
Okay.
but that's not an issue. We will still work with
Right. Work with them.
anyone that's. We would love to have drivers.
Right. Yeah. Good. Great.
Yes.
Well, if you're watching this and you're interested in helping, we'd love to have you join the Volunteer Transportation Network.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It's completely free and volunteer based. It makes no money, and we don't we don't charge for the rides. And we as Lynn mentioned, that we have over 500 homebound elders in our community of Harpswell, Brunswick, Topsom, that area.
Yes.
That's really the core group that's signed up for this program.
Yes,
so
it is.
we're thrilled to be able to offer that. In fact, in August, I went to Sugarloaf at a town manager municipal convention, and I was able to speak about our program there, and I was so honored and proud to be able to represent
that's
us
wonderful.
in the state. It's one of the better programs in the state of Maine.
Yes.
As a volunteer-only network. So it's it's awesome. So you've done a great job.
Well, thank
So,
you.
yay, thanks.
Thank you.
And then a couple years ago, when Frank decided he was going to retire, you got membership also.
I did, and I love that too, Stacy. It's been
the
wonderful.
perfect gig for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you work with all the members for their renewals.
All the renewals, new members, try to do tours if anyone wants to come in and have a tour and join.
Right. Yeah. And join and come see what's happening at
And
People Plus.
if you want to share that our membership dues went down.
Right. Yep. That's true.
So it's really affordable for anyone that can, come in, and we also.
If people are interested in, the fees and the rates at People Plus,
Yep.
they can just get more information about that online.
Yes.
But we do hope people might come and see the center. That'd be fun.
That'd
but
be
anyway,
great.
so you manage the memberships, the
Yes.
existing memberships right
Yes.
now as well. So that's nice. So about how many members do we have
We
right
have
now?
about 989.
989.
Yeah.
About.
Just yeah.
Not about
a little.
1,000. Yeah.
About 1,000.
And that's great too. So the other funny story, when I joined the organization, we had 486.
Wow, and that was
8 years ago.
8 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the main thing that turned the corner, I think, is we started sending the renewal notices
yes.
because they didn't do that. And so Frank was like, why? We've never done this before. This is genius. And we were always just kind of, I don't even know who came up with that idea. But,
Yes.
we started doing that. And then it just went up and up and up. And it was great. So,
'cause
yeah,
it
we see
reminds-
more and
it
more
reminds
members.
our members as well that year membership.
Yeah, that is time. If they want to
Yeah.
renew, we're here. So
We're here.
it's been, the membership has been lovely. I really love the People Plus members.
Yes.
And I think that you're such a warm and engaging and approachable person that it's really the perfect fit for membership and for the VTN, for
Yes,
the
and I love
transportation.
both programs.
Yeah, so it's really nice.
And it's so people oriented there. It's like everybody. It's all about the members and
Right.
the staff. I think all of our staff members are amazing.
Yeah, it's a nice group.
It is.
Really
It's a really
lovely.
nice group.
Right. We miss Frank for sure. And it's different without, him at the center every
Yes,
day.
it is.
But I think we're still cranking along, so it's nice. And it'll be there for Frank to use as a member.
I know. We can actually come in as a member and maybe
Yeah.
come to men's breakfast.
That would be great.
That would
You could just
be.
sit and, be served and not be cooking and not have to do dishes.
Exactly.
He won't know what to do with himself, of course, if he has to come
He
and
may
not
have to
do
get up in the
dishes.
kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. So what does fall look like for us here at the center? What do we have going on?
Well, it looks pretty busy.
It does look busy. Ooh, women's breakfast. First thing of the month is generally women's breakfast and Apple Club.
Yes.
Because that's the first Thursday, depending on the month. Sometimes you get a lot of Thursdays on the first of the month, and those feel like long months then because you kind of get extra weeks. September is this will be starting kind of after Labor Day, and we'll have women's breakfast at 8:30, and then followed by Apple Club at 10 on the 5th. So I have no idea what we're making for breakfast yet, but that's okay.
Well,
we don't need to know.
Right.
Starting to get into fall. You know what?
Yeah.
Probably something with apples if I think about it, because it's
That would
September.
be nice.
Right. So
Yeah,
that's nice.
September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, we usually go apple picking at some point in September-ish. I wonder if early September though there'll be apples. Maybe not. We'll figure that out.
Maybe mid-September.
Come for whatever the breakfast is. It's fun. We have about 25 women come for breakfast, and it's open to the public, and it's just donation. There's no charge. Apple Club is Thursday the 5th as well at 10 a.m. That again is open to people who want to come and talk about their Apple devices. So we were chatting about you getting an iPhone
Yes.
versus an Android or a Samsung Galaxy.
Which is what I've had.
Right. And the benefits and the pros and cons of both.
Right.
And then if people do have an iPhone or an iPad, a Mac laptop they want to bring in, even an iTouch. Some people still just have an iTouch
Yes.
because they don't use it as a phone. They just want to be able to access the internet. They'll bring those devices, and we meet for an hour and a half or so, and we run through questions and stuff like that. I got hacked recently.
You didn't.
Yeah, I did. And so it's interesting on Facebook. And so it's good to be able to chat about those things and prevention and
Oh,
security
yes.
and fraud and theft and, all that stuff. So
And it's a pretty popular class.
it's packed.
Yeah.
Yeah. We meet in the cafe.
So you do a great job with
and
that.
it's like, oh, well, thank you.
Yes.
Well, I just facilitate. Really, the members that are there kind of run the group and talk about whatever
I
they
was
want
saying
to talk
I may
about.
have to take the class.
Yeah, feel free. Yep, come take the class. So that's on Thursday at 10. And then we have our Medicare 101 session with Spectrum Generation. So that is the second Tuesday of every month at 12:30. And do you know what they do in Medicare 101?
I believe they talk about insurance.
Yeah, they talk about, my understanding of it is it's a broad scope look at getting signed up for Medicare, answering the questions, the general population questions.
Right.
They say that they can answer 90%
Wow.
of someone's question. So,
And that's really helpful.
I mean, you're nowhere near needing Medicare yet.
Well, not yet.
I don't need it quite yet either.
But we may need to take the class eventually.
But it would certainly be useful to take the
I
class
think
eventually.
so.
Because I have a friend who just signed up at 70, and she found out that she has lost 4 years worth of income
Oh, no.
from her ex-husband.
Oh, wow.
He's still living, but she could have qualified, and she had
And
no
didn't
idea.
know. Okay.
Because she didn't go to she never went to any of these sessions. She never really looked into it much. She had no idea. And just found out recently that she lost all that money. So you do want to get information. That's really the biggest thing. And this is free and open to the public. You can come in and just get information, even if you're not really ready to sign up for Medicare yet.
Right.
Or even if you think you want to defer. You really should come in and get information if you think you're going to wait and not take it right at 65. So that's
Okay.
one of the big lessons I kind of got out of that. And then we have our big lunch connections. So that's Thursday, September 19th.
Wow.
And the flu shot clinic will be that day.
That's important. Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
So if you're interested, you can come and get your flu shot at People Plus and get your hearing checked and get your blood pressure checked all on the same day. On Thursday, September 19th at noon. So come a little early. You will probably want to be there at like 11 if you're doing all those other things. And we'll have our monthly lunch. So that's really fun. About 65, 70 people come and have lunch at the center. And we have a great time at lunch. You know,
It
it's
is
really fun.
fun.
And
It's a
Stephanie
lot of fun.
Peckers runs the lunch crew now with Gladys Sabo, and they do a fantastic job.
Yes.
So that's really awesome.
They're a great team.
Yeah. So here's kind of an important lunch and learn too in September coming up. So, as we enter, September is like hurricane, bad weather season, right?
Yes.
Especially if you're coastal, like if you live in the Harpswell part of town or the coastal area of Brunswick, you can see real differences with tidal swells
can.
and storms and power outages and stuff. So this lunch and learn on Monday, September 23rd, the Red Cross is coming to present disaster preparation. Like, what do you need to have ready at your house? You always want to have big storms, power outages, like ready to go, and how to do that. And so if you live anywhere near that, or I would like to know what to have ready at my house, even if
me
I'm not
too.
coastal, really.
Definitely.
So that's Monday, September 23rd at noon. Free, open to the public for a lunch and learn. Just call the center and get signed up and get more details. That would be fantastic. And then a little later that week, on Thursday, September 26th, we have our annual open house at People Plus.
That's going to be nice.
So if people still don't know what People Plus is all about, we hope you'll come to the open house and enjoy some refreshments, get a tour of the center, meet the leaders of the clubs, and come and just have a good time. It's 1 to 3 p.m. on Thursday the 26th. And they can sign up if they want. They could come. Every class at People Plus is free the first time you want to take it.
That's
so
great.
I know, which is awesome.
A lot of people actually take advantage of that.
Yeah, and they should.
Yes.
Really. Yeah, come try it out. We don't make you pay anything. So yeah,
Right.
just come try a class. And so that is the last Thursday in September. And of course, every Friday you can come get your hair cut with Margarita Day. We love her. She
Yeah,
comes to
so
the center
sweet.
on Fridays. She cuts hair as a donation to the center. And she has a line out the door. I mean, it's just fun. It's been a really lovely thing. And she has donated back a fair amount of money to the center over the course of a year or so. And so that's really lovely. I know Frank gets his hair cut with
He
her
does.
now, once a month
Yes.
or so. Not quite often enough, I think. Yeah.
Exactly.
And then we have a save the date for everybody. So Thursday, October 10th, save the date for the Senior Health Expo, because this is a huge event for seniors in our community, Topsum, Harpswell, Brunswick area, to all come together for the Senior Health Expo. It's being held at the Brunswick Recreation Center. They let us use their space for free. It's a huge indoor space, and people can walk the track, and they'll have about 90 tables set up with all of the providers and vendors that provide services for seniors. And so it's a fantastic place to get tons of information.
It really is.
Meet your friends, have a cup of coffee, and just gather a lot of data. Last year we gave out 500 swag bags. So
That's amazing.
It was amazing. So yeah, we need to get on those bags actually. Remember what we ran into
Yes.
last year? We were a
Yes.
little late on that. So anyway, we hope we'll see you. Save the date on October 10th for the Senior Health Expo. So Lynn, this has been fun.
I know it has been.
Yay, will you do it
Yay.
again with me?
Of course.
Yay, okay,
Yay.
high five. Next time you'll bring margaritas.
I will.
Excellent, I'll hold you to that. Bernie, none for you till the show's over. Okay, and we just want to say thanks for joining us here on People Plus News and Views. We will see you next time, and hopefully we'll see you come on down to the center as well. Take care.